So what I would like to begin is just an invitation. We're going to start with our Volunteer Champion Award winner tonight. And Marcie Palmer is our winner, and she comes to us from Cruces Village. And we are thrilled to have her joining us. And and as we begin, let's learn a little bit about Marcie and the incredible work she does as a volunteer.
I come to see you. It's Marcie.
My name is Marcie Palmer. The reason I volunteer is because I've volunteered all my life. I really love visiting with the other residents and keeping track of them and knowing how they're feeling. I just love all of them.
Even when people leave independent living and they go to assisted living or they're in the healthcare center, she makes them feel like they're still a part of the campus. She goes and she visits them.
We just talk about whatever's happening, what's going on in the place.
That's right.
Yeah.
She's tops. Yes.
She has a sensitivity about her that only comes from people who know Christ.
Thank you.
You can see it in her mannerisms, her conversation.
Oh, that's lovely.
Phil? Come in, all right. It's Marcie.
We have a gentleman who was talking about getting a walker, and he could afford it, but he was taking his time with getting it.
They knew I really needed a walker, I guess.
She took the initiative to do something about it.
So Marcie got a couple of people together and
Bought me a brand new walker for my birthday, and I really appreciated it.
she's also the person who started the Mad Hatter's Tea, which is a social gathering for men and women.
We have Mad Hatter's Tea in here.
And Marcie wanted to really connect both buildings together.
It took a while, and then they started coming.
Her group has grown because it was small and now it has grown.
So then I take pictures of each of them. So I put them in a little album each month.
So many residents have so many more friends. So now it's one big happy family.
Good morning.
Marcie helps on campus with just about everything. The gift store.
Things need to be straightened and moved around.
The residents can come in and she helps them get cards or presents for their family members.
They come in looking even to see if there's something new that they haven't seen before.
She volunteers at the library.
This is my section.
She does whatever duties are needed to put everything back in the library.
Everybody loves a library.
She's part of
The young at heart, they're almost all retired people.
the choir. Is so beautiful. They've got beautiful voices that brings a little bit of culture and art to some of the people that wouldn't normally be able to get out and see that, especially in the healthcare center.
We have fun, and that makes them have fun. Teresa.
Marcie is an exceptional hostess. She makes sure that everybody feels comfortable.
I am here alone. What would I do with that if I wouldn't have friends like Marcie, who looks after me? I'm thankful to God to have a friend like her.
She makes everybody feel loved, valued, and at peace.
It makes me so happy to volunteer, it really does. To do something for somebody.
Ladies and gentlemen, Marcie Palmer, our volunteer champion.
It's my distinct honor and privilege to introduce this amazing lady, Marcie Palmer, to all of you. Marcie, you are such a gift to our campus in Las Cruces, as you are indeed to all of the Good Samaritan Society. But we are so proud of you in Las Cruces for your having earned this award, and I can't think of anybody more deserving of it than you. So congratulations to you on being selected as this Good Samaritan Society Way Volunteer Champion of the Year.
Terry, as I was watching that video and seeing all that Marcie does, what do you do?
I follow follow her.
You gotta run the place. Please.
I just love it. I enjoy it so.
You know, there are certain persons who I call connectors. They connect with other persons in need, and you're one of those persons, and you seem to have just that right instinct of who needs a hug, who needs a kiss, who needs a little attention, and that's a true gift that you have. I'm a Mother Teresa fan, and often as you read of her, she speaks, just take care of one person at a time, that's enough. And you seem to have mastered that as well. So to be a Mother Teresa in your own way in our midst, and to be able to honor you for all the connecting you do with your residents and I suspect deep friends in many ways, we say congratulations. Thank you for being here this evening and being able to honor us, to honor you, Volunteer of the Year. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'll put this up here. Please.
I'm very happy to be here today and to be in South Dakota. This is my first trip to South Dakota. I was born in the panhandle of Texas and moved to eastern New Mexico in 1948. Then moved over to the western side of the state of New Mexico in 1991. I never got much further than that, but I have been to 2 goat ropings and a county fair. I came to Las Cruces in 1997, then to Good Samaritan Village in 2015. It's been the best move I ever made. I have always enjoyed being with older people and listening to their stories, and now I am one. I've heard that when one dies, it's like a library burning down. And that seems to be so true, I think. My grandmother and my mother, great-grandmother, and her 5 children were such great storytellers. I just love to have storytellers. And I would go and stay with them anytime I could. And my mother taught me to listen. I think that's a very important thing to do. I'm the oldest of 5 children, and I've started school in Plainview, Texas, where Jimmy Dean's from. I moved to Roswell, New Mexico, and went to junior high, and then graduated at Roswell High. I went on to Fort Worth, Texas, to TCU, and I was a dancer in the PE department. Did never learn to swim. They had the best ballet teacher in the Southwest at that time. Seems like 100 years ago now. I taught ballet for 10 years while having children. I have 5 children, 8 grandchildren, and 6 great-grandchildren. I've been single for 45 years, and I've loved every minute of it. And I believe that we need to keep busy and stay healthy and continue using our brain, learning something new every day. If we don't, it will be a very dull life. I want to thank Penny McLaren in Las Cruces at the village to nominating me as a volunteer. And I would like to thank all the people, and I don't even have any way of knowing who all voted or counted and did things for me. But in turn, I have enjoyed everyone. I love to be in touch with those who have touched me, and when I was touching them. It's good to see. I'm really honored to be here and to see how I can do God's work with a few words and a smile. Good Samaritan Village in Las Cruces has been my home for 3 years. Whenever I've been very happy here all this time. I have been chairman of our employees' Christmas fund for 3 years, and 6 of us from the Good Samaritan Village sing with a group called the Young at Heart. There's 40 mostly retired folks, friends throughout the Las Cruces and the Good Samaritan area. I've served on several committees, play bridge 2 times a month, take walks around the campus, and exercise. Volunteering wherever I have lived seems to be my mode of operation. Always at art galleries, museums, symphonies, etc. I love people and helping whenever I can. Visiting with folks on campus and the new people coming is my favorite pastime. It seems so sad to hear someone say, I've visited, I have then volunteered, all I'm going to. I've done it all my life and I'm quitting, I'm retired. You hear if you don't use it, you lose it.
It's kind of heavy.
Marcie, thank you so much for sharing your wisdom, and also I'm really honored to have your daughter Alicia with us here as well.